This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about rookie minicamp day one. And yes, it was fun just to see some football. Also, Saquon Barkley got to clap back at Giants fans once again. But let's get straight into it. All right, so let's just dive right into it, man. Rookie camp day one. It was awesome just to see some football. And let's talk about a non-rookie, a star, AJ Brown. AJ Brown showed up to rookie minicamp, which he didn't have to, and he just showed his face, seeing what the players were doing. That's called leadership. A guy who leadership get questioned all the time. For him to be there, I believe that is a big thing. That's a big thing. And I don't know why his leadership get questioned. He's the first one to take up for his teammates. He calls into the radio stations and take up for himself and his teammates. He take up for his teammates when he wasn't talking in the locker room, which he really didn't want to talk to the media after all that losing. He did because he didn't like how his teammates were getting attacked and questioned about it. So look, AJ Brown is a leader, man. Do he have his moments? Sure. But he's a leader on this team, and I can't wait to see him play. But it's no focus on the stars today. But let's talk about the rookies. Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell, he like I know they're just in shorts and like jersey, but he looked bigger than they listed him as. A lot of reporters are saying the same thing. The guy is fast, the guy can move. But man, like his size, like his legs are big too. Pause. I can't wait. I'll see why he's like one of the most physical corners to come out the draft. Like when you seen him like in a suit and stuff, like okay, he look a little smaller, like far as frame, but when he get into that uniform, that Eagles uniform, he look bigger than expected. Look like he put on some like muscle during the little bit of time we seen him. Even like some of the Toledo highlights, he didn't look that big, but hey, again, I see why he's one of the most physical corners. Like they saying he hit like a safety. He hit like a safety, and he's a cornerback. Cornerbacks usually don't hit, especially in today's game, but he's physical and can play corner. So we got the best of both worlds. Because what was our number one complaint about the corners? Yeah, some of them couldn't guard, but a running back run on their side, they letting the running back just go. He ain't that type of dude. Quinyon Mitchell is not that type of guy. And let's talk about the other first round pick. Well, I'll call him a first round pick. I'm sorry, the second round pick, who should have been the first round pick, Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean was there as well, obviously. And he was asked about like basically what they have you do, because everybody want to know, because he's the X factor, literally. What is he going to do? Is he going to be nickel, outside, safety? And this is what he said, what they have him doing.
How do you approach cross-training between different positions in the secondary?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them run together. A lot of them are the same movements. Just different spots on the field. So I mean, it's really just training for every position. The different movements. From inside to outside or safety, wherever it is. So just trying to stay ready. For whatever position they put me in.
Where did they put you today?
I was working everywhere today, so just kind of moving around, getting the feel for things.
Everything. They just trying to, I guess, figure him out. And that's why I think that's one of the reasons why he fell. Again, I said this in my last video. Of course, the identity politics probably played the part. But sometimes these teams want to solidify who you are. They don't want to do the work to find out what you're best at. And it seemed like Vic Fangio is looking like, all right, what is he good at? Let's just try him everywhere, and wherever he fits, cool. He's an X factor because you can move him around anywhere on the defensive side of the ball. Of course, he can do special teams. He's just a weapon. Hell, we needed him to do a little bit of offense. I believe he can do that too. So it's gonna be interesting how we use Cooper DeJean. That's one of the reasons why I can't wait for preseason, because I want to see how we use him. Like especially in that first game, like is he going to be nickel outside? And I want to see with my own eyes, like oh he looked best at such and such. We probably should keep him there, and he's going to be fun to watch, especially when everybody come to like camp and training camp and stuff. See how he's used, see how he match up against our top receivers, and another guy I can't wait to see. I want to talk about Johnny Wilson as well. Johnny Wilson listed as 6'6", and man, he's built like a basketball player. Like he should have been in the NBA, but he's in the NFL as a wide receiver. And questions came up about him moving to tight end, and he constantly regurgitated like, "Yo, they're not trying me at tight end." I know about like 4 or 5 days ago when Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni spoke to the media. They said that Johnny Wilson is going to stay at tight end, but this is what they had to say at that time.
Yeah, I think he can run the full route tree, and so I think a lot of times you do that when guys don't have the lower body flexibility to get in and out of their breaks. We don't see that with Johnny, so I mean that's gonna be the same answer you would have said.
Yeah, all his production's coming on the outside, running outside routes, and so yeah, really looking forward to working with him there at the wide receiver position.
He's what's the word?
He's unique. He's unusual.
Yeah.
He's unusual.
At right guard, right.
So I'll be 6'6".
The other thing is that a lot of people want to make you a tight end. When you hear that, what goes through your mind?
I mean, I play receiver. I mean, a lot of people have their, opinions on what I should be, but, I'm on this team. I'm playing for the Eagles, and, there's been no talk, me being, tight end, so.
Because they're
See, they said they're not moving him to tight end. He's going to stay at receiver, and I think they should try him out, like how they doing Cooper DeJean. That's why I segue to Johnny Wilson. I think they should try him out at tight end because right now it's Dallas Goedert and everybody else. I like the Uzma sign-in. Grant Calcaterra, we have to see if he can stay healthy. That's my thing about him. Albert O, you got to give him an opportunity. I really don't know what he is. I know he had a few moments in Denver. He didn't really have any moments with us. I don't know who Albert O is exactly, but it feels like it's just Dallas Goedert, everybody else, and I get it. My theory is that we are changing our philosophy. We always been like tight end friendly, and then we had that one receiver. But now it seems like we going receiver friendly, and then the tight end just got to be reliable. That's what it looked like to me so far, because we didn't leave the draft with any tight ends, and I was really shocked about that. A lot of people, including me, talked about defensive tackle, but we really haven't, gone in on the tight end thing. I don't know why they want to try him out there just to see what he got. They say he can run every route tree, which I agree with. He can run routes and stuff, but it's a new age of football. Tight ends can run routes and stuff too. So he can be a really dangerous tight end. I'm not sure of his blocking skills. That can be a factor. Or maybe they just believe he's just best outside as an outside receiver, as a backup. But if I was him, his best chance to like really seeing the field, if he go up to the coaches like, "Hey, coach, try me out at tight end," he has a huge shot at seeing the field because, again, to me, it's Dallas Goedert and everybody else. Whereas though you go receiver, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, those dudes are healthy the whole year. All these other receivers are barely going to see the field. Maybe we try out wide receiver 3 here and there, but Johnny Wilson being a wide receiver 3 is not going to work. I know we're probably going to use him in the red zone here and there, but him as a 3, nah, that's where you get the smaller gadget, more guys. So I want to see how we use him. I want to see if that philosophy change. Instead of the outside, just try him at tight end. Just try him. He's built. He's big, but I don't know about why they won't try him at tight end. I honestly don't know. But let's talk about the numbers that were released to the rookies. Of course, the numbers are possibly going to change after like cuts and things like that. But let's go over the numbers. Quinyon Mitchell, number 30. Cooper DeJean, 33. Hunt, 58. I like Jalen's Hunt number. Shipley, 39. Then you got Anaya Smith, 82. Trotter, 54. That's only right. Keegan, 79. Wilson, 89. I'm not mad at that number. And McCollum, 63. I'm not mad at those numbers, except really Mitchell. They could change Shipley number too, but the other numbers seem pretty good. Of course, Trotter Jr. wearing number 54. That is like, that was meant to be. In the UDFA, the only number I seen was Gabe Hall. Of course, there's probably other numbers for the UDFAs, but the one I seen was 96. That's a good number for a defensive tackle. So, yeah, that's the number as far as camp. I wanted to hone in really on those three guys, like the Cooper, the Mitchell, and the Johnny Wilson. Of course, Jalen Hunt. He had a really good press conference. It's something about his swagger I really like. I like for sure. He's going to be a project, but I'm telling you, if he blossoms, it's going to work. It's going to work. But I know a lot of people don't like that pick because you usually don't get projects in the third round. I know. But Jalen Hunt is going to be fine. Will Shipley, I like his attitude. I talked about him in my last video. Just a guy that likes to work, a guy that want to go get it. Can't be mad at a pick like that. Keegan, to me, he's in the mix for that starting guard position. And McComb, I like how he moves. I like that he can play center, left guard, right guard. So he's a depth piece for now. And we'll see about McComb. We'll revisit him and see what he can do. What he can do in the future. And yeah, let's talk about Saquon Barkley. Let's talk about him. Saquon Barkley was at the Sixers game, and of course, Giants fans started attacking him, and he just couldn't hold it. He couldn't hold it in, so he had to say a couple tweets. But let's go over the tweets. All right, so Saquon said, "Man, it's been 2 months. LOL, no way I can still be this mad." MFs can't even go to a basketball game, laughing emojis. So a Giants fan that responded. He said, "You bailed on New York, so to win. Reap the whirlwind." So meaning like everybody's coming at him. He should just take it basically. So Saquon had this to say. "Let me educate some of you fans here. I can't bail or become a traitor if I never got an offer to come back. So I went to the organization I felt that was best. And after already being here for a month, I'm excited to be an Eagle. Go Birds." I know that made them mad with the Go Birds. And he was getting attacked after that. He was getting attacked. And I feel him, man. Some of that stuff probably do get to you. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, I think these celebrities, these athletes be in their own world. I won't say who like I talk to or anything like that, but I'm telling you, they watch everything. They watch everything. And it probably got to a point, he's like, "Man, I gotta say something." Because you knew that was gonna come out, right? The 76ers is playing the New York Knicks. The Philadelphia 76ers are playing the New York Knicks. Sadly, he had to watch the 76ers lose. But a New York team versus a Philly team, and more than likely them Giants fans are New York Knicks fans. And they probably was like, "Yo, look at this guy all hyping up the Philadelphia 76ers guy. He was AJ Brown." They probably think he's pandering. But people forget Saquon is from Pennsylvania. He said he didn't grow up a Eagles fan. He grew up a Jets fan. He's playing for a Philadelphia team. He probably liked the Philadelphia 76ers, if I'm being for real. So, Giants fan, I'm sorry. Get mad at your ownership. They keep saying, "Yeah, they did offer you a contract, this and that," but they lowballed the hell out of him like 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. Then he signed that freaking whatever, that option thing. I can't even think, franchise tag thing. He had to sign that, played on that, never came back with another offer because you couldn't franchise tag him, or you didn't want to franchise tag him again. So you're like, "You know what? I'm gonna go to a team that want to pay me. I'm closer to home." And that was the Philadelphia Eagles. So actually, Giants fans keep talking, get him mad. So when he see y'all, it is up, man. So yeah, get him mad. And Saquon, go Birds, I'm with you. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Camp, day one, rookie mini camp. Not too many notes out there. Again, it was just more of a training videos, interviews, and that's really it. But today is day two. I'll probably have a video out about day two tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it, and then the mandatory stuff. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep pushing, getting these videos out to y'all, giving y'all the latest updates. But this is Eagle Al. Come on.